Good evening, everyone. I'm Bonnie Romero. The Air Force Band of the West soars high at a local venue.
And I'm Emily Bush. A local student group on campus is making a big splash. Cougar News starts now.
This is Cougar News, Evening Edition. With information from across the Santa Clarita Valley. This is Cougar News.
Welcome, everyone, to a special edition of Cougar News. I'm Bonnie Romero.
And I'm Emily Bush. Here's the latest from the Cougar Newsroom. The Progressive Student Alliance is one of 26 official clubs here on the COC campus. I got a chance to talk with founder and club president Justin Gilmore about this proactive organization on campus that's committed to making a difference. The Progressive Student Alliance, or PSA as it's known here on campus, is a small group of COC individuals who've come together in the means of making a difference. One of 26 clubs on campus, PSA was founded in 2006 by President Justin Gilmore and his girlfriend, Kristen DeAfoncio. I got a chance to talk with Justin about what PSA is and what they stand for.
The Progressive Student Alliance definitely feels that it's very important for all of these students to take control and take action in the realm of politics and social issues, because regardless of whether they feel the effects now, they will in the future. Maybe have a collaboration of slogans. We're definitely students for change. We definitely want to build power on campus through student unity and student action, whether it's lowering book prices or keeping the from national to domestic to things that just regard the campus. We're definitely here to be involved with that.
The Progressive Student Alliance is a group of students on campus who are impassioned about life. The PSA is dedicated to making changes, educating people about global warming, encouraging student involvement with politics, and raising awareness about the world we live in.
Well, you can visit our website, which is www.cocpsa.org, or you could always email us, which is coc.psa@gmail.com.
This is a great club on campus to be a part of if you're looking for a meaningful group to dedicate your time to.
Have you ever wanted to know how to get an edge over the competition when it comes time to transfer? The Height and Honors program here at College of the Canyons makes it much easier. Amber Bouillet has more.
Height has contracts with 6 universities within California and helps students get a foot in the door in these schools and other universities within the state.
The 6 schools are Chapman University, Pomona College, UC Irvine, UC Los Angeles, UC Riverside, and UC Santa Cruz. The first step is just to come in and meet us and have an orientation where we explain the whole program to you and all the requirements. It's a $10 membership fee, and that's a flat fee as long as you maintain your community service hours, and you just start going from there.
Once in Height, you must complete 15 hours of community service, 8 of which must be done directly through the Height program, as well as 18 units of projects.
We have 2 honors programs. Alpha Gamma Sigma and Phi Theta Kappa. Alpha Gamma Sigma is a California State Community College Honor Society. It's a 3.0 GPA requirement. Alpha Gamma Sigma has around $15 million worth of scholarships to give out to their students alone. We also have Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa is an international honor society with a 3.5 GPA requirement. Phi Theta Kappa has right around $34 million worth of scholarships to give out to their students.
Phi Theta Kappa had a student who qualified for the All-USA academic team and ended up in the prestigious magazine USA Today.
We have monthly meetings that are held the second Tuesday of every month from 12:30 to 1:30. At the meetings, you'll learn about all the community service that's going on, any special events that we're doing, any conferences that are coming up that you can sign up for. And if you're a member of the honor societies, you get priority to those conferences. The meetings are open for all students. They can go and see if Height is something that they really want to do. And we got a great group of kids. We're about 1,000 members strong right now.
Awards that Height have won so far this year are Outstanding Leadership and Outstanding Organization on Campus. For more information, please call 661-362-3333 or visit the website at www.canyons.edu/offices/Height. For Cougar News, this is Amber Bouillet.
Thanks, Amber. The Santa Clarita Valley may seem like a new community with freshly paved roads and new housing tracts, but this growing area has a hidden historical secret of its own nestled away in the hills that surround Santa Clarita.
Beale's Cut, which is also known as Fremont Pass or even Newhall Pass,
was once used in a handful of famous Western flicks, such as Stagecoach, 3 Jumps Ahead, and The Phantom. But Beale's Cut is more than just a famous location for old Western movies. Beale's Cut is a critical piece of history for Santa Clarita Valley, but for California history as well. The beginning mark of Santa Clarita Valley history began in 1769 when Don Gaspar de Portola and Father Juan Crispe were sent out by a decree from the King of Spain, Don Carlos III, who was seeking a route at that time to facilitate the colonization of Alta California.
I'm Pat Saletore. I'm the Executive Director of the Santa Clarita Valley Historical Society. Originally what happened was the United States government came and took over Alta California, and they established Fort Tejon. And so Phineas Banning, who was a trucker, went to look at the Newhall Pass or Fremont Pass. It went by both, and he found that right where the Santa Susana Mountains meet the San Gabriel Mountains, there was a low spot, and the Indians had used that, you know, for centuries to travel between what we know as Los Angeles and what we know as Santa Clarita, because just going up and over the mountains was really arduous because the ground is unstable and it's very steep. So he found a low spot, and he decided that he was going to make a cut that would make it easier to get wagons up and over the mountains. That was in 1855. It was still a really, really, really steep road. And in 1863, Edward F. Beale applied to the government to get a contract to deepen the cut in 1863, and so he did. He was also allowed to put up a toll booth right there on the southern side of the cut, so that anybody coming through would have had to pay a toll, and that was to benefit Edward F. Beale.
Beale's Cut still remains, though partly collapsed. Sometime before the turn of the century, it suffered a landslide. The cut, which was 90 feet deep, is now only 30 feet deep. It is visible from Sierra Highway. However, due to brush growth, it often goes unnoticed.
So it was really a critical point in the transportation history of not just Santa Clarita, not just Los Angeles, but of California in general. People have speculated that if it wasn't for Beale's Cut and the Newhall Rail Tunnel, then the Southern California capital would have been Oxnard and not Los Angeles, because before Beale's Cut, Los Angeles was a cow town.
To find out more information on Beale's Cut, you can visit the Santa Clarita Valley Historical Society, located in Newhall, next to Hart Park.
Let's get it on. Ultimate Fighting referee Big John McCarthy has opened up his own mixed martial arts gym here in the Santa Clarita Valley. There you can learn martial arts, many disciplines, and even work out. Dave Tawney tells us more.
This isn't your average everyday gym. The growing sport of mixed martial arts has found a home here in Valencia. I interviewed Lou Salceda, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor, who gave me details about this 16,000 square foot training facility.
This is the first time in this area, I think, that they've had a true mixed martial arts training center. And mixed martial arts, you know, being inclusive of several different disciplines: kickboxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, and grappling in general. He has multiple instructors in each of those disciplines that will really offer anybody that comes to this training facility a wide variety of skills and really address any of their needs in the mixed martial arts. In addition to that, if you're not really into the mixed martial arts and you want just self-defense or just to tune your own skills up in the different arts for personal reasons, it does offer that to each and everybody that wants to come in and train and get in shape.
Reporting for Cougar News, I'm David Tawney. Back to you in the studio.
The Air Force Band in the West swooped into the COC Performing Arts Center to give a free concert. Our Grace Botras spoke with the man who makes it all come together.
I was a high school band director for 7 years before I joined the service, and you know, it was a wonderful experience teaching young kids how to play and enjoy music, but as I was getting more involved in music, I found that I wanted to conduct different types of pieces. I happened to see an ad in one of our teacher magazines saying that they were looking for conductors in the Air Force Band program, And I thought, wow, what a great opportunity. I can take my skills as a musician and an educator and a conductor and bring that to something that's a little bit even bigger than myself and work with professional musicians and just have a blast doing it. So that's what I've been doing for the last 11 years now. You know, I've had an opportunity to perform for kings, the King of Jordan, the President of the Philippines, President Bush, President Clinton. Those have very strong memories in my mind as far as performances, but there are also other little things that we do. There are so many memorable moments in this job. Every day is an adventure. I get to work with the best and the brightest. There are so many places that we go, especially here in California, and Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Nevada. We love going into Vegas, LA. We're always down in LA. There's so many wonderful people to play for down here.
Hello, this is Grace Batches with Cougar News. The Air Force Band of the Golden West stopped by Santa Clarita and did an outstanding performance here at COC. 45 out of the 60 members that Michael Mensch conducts were able to make it. Michael Mensch says he loves California and COC and hopes to be returning soon, which I'm sure he will be invited sometime next year. They do not have an official web link name at the moment, but if you Google and type in the Air Force Band of the Golden West, you will be able to locate their webpage and find out of future performances that they will be having. Thank you. This is Grace Batches for you with Cougar News.
Local bands are far from few here in the Santa Clarita Valley. However, only a few are lucky enough to make it in the mainstream music industry. Here's Ian Greenberg with 2 local bands that are trying to make it big.
A chance to meet with Pray for the Hunters, another local band that I'll be following.
Hi, my name's Matt. I'm in the band Pray for the Hunters.
My name's Jeff, and I'm in Pray for the Hunters.
Hi, I'm Eddie, and I'm from Pray for the Hunters.
Hey, I'm Corey from Pray for the Hunters.
To meet with Volkey. Bigger record contracts.
Taking off.
This is Ian Greenberg. Back to you in the studio.
That will do it for Cougar News. I am Bonnie Romero.
And I'm Emily Bush. If you're interested in joining Cougar News, feel free to sign up for RTVF 125, Intro to TV Production in the Fall, or shoot us an email at the address on your screen. Have a great summer, everyone.